Hi there, thanks for joining. We appreciate your time. It's always nice to meet you again and to bring you some very important information to our loyal subscribers out there, students, working professionals, people who are planning to advance their careers in different aspects in the online learning, campus, and in different areas. If you're joining us for the first time, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and also to share our videos to your network so we can grow this platform and so we can keep continuing and bringing you exciting content. Thanks so much, and we're going to focus on something very important today. We advise you to stay to the end of the video. We'll be talking about time management in the context of online learning. Time management in the context of online learning is just so important. We're going to talk about a few things which will help you have a better picture. Today we will focus on what time management is all about, and we're also going to look into the context, the online learning context, in terms of how you manage your time to become successful, and how do you use time to post your assignments and become a successful student. And we will also talk about prioritization in an online learning environment in terms of time management. And finally, we will talk about managing your own time and deadline as a successful student or to become successful. But before we start, what we're going to do is we're going to define what time management is all about. Now, the first definition of time management says time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control of time spent on specific activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. We can also define it in this way. Time management is the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. Now, this is vital as an online student. If you are a professional, definitely you should have a full-time job, or you have some kind of work that keeps you going, and you may have families, other activities, and you may be married or single, whatever that is. I mean, you become busy, you have other activities, or the work that you do to enable you fund your studies. So it's all of these things, a family commitment, you're going to go on a holiday, you want other things, your work overloads you. All of these things may also drag you down in terms of your performance. That's the reason why today we encourage you to watch this video to the end, so we can show you or support you on how to overcome time management in the context of online learning. Now, it's of importance that we're going to go to the first point here, which is in the context of online learning. Once you become an online student, you have a letter of admissions, and all of this excitement comes across you. It may be overwhelming at some point. Now, what we are doing here is to tell you how you can navigate this journey. One thing you should take out from this conversation is that the fact that you become an online student, nothing has changed actually. What has just changed is that you are going to prioritize a little bit. We will get to that in a moment. So once you become a student, now you just have to keep scheduling your time. Before you even commit yourself to the program, we'd advise you to make sure that you can be able to allocate a few hours on a weekly basis for you to perform well in your studies. Some universities will require students to from different backgrounds, so it doesn't matter where you're coming from. You should be able to allocate a maximum of up to, let's say, from 15 to about 20 hours for you to be a successful person in your studies. Some universities may need more, up to 20 hours to 25 hours. But again, this depends on you, the individual. We all have different commitments and may not be applicable to your situation. So we advise you carefully to note that situations varies. So before you commit yourself, you already arrange things with your family, your work, and know how you can schedule. Do you want to study in the night? Do you love studying in the day? Can you study at work? Can you study on vacation? So you want to figure out a way that fits your own time schedule. This, you need to do your homework. We did a video about this earlier, that you need to make sure you figure out on how you can navigate yourself, because I can start a program with you at the same time, a program that will be for 18 months, and I graduate before you as a result of you not managing your time effectively. So this is very important. The second thing we want to talk about here, the first one where you lay that to rest, is that you need to do some kind of an effective planning before you start. So by freezing up some, like releasing some time in your busy schedule, you want to figure out when is the best time to study and stuff like that. The second thing here we're going to look into is to posting of assignment. The fact that you've paid your fees or you have your letter of admission, it doesn't end there. The most difficult part comes when you have to keep submitting papers every week, assignments, successful interactions with other students in the classroom. This is very important. Now, what happens here is that you want to make sure that you are able to post that assignment every week. It is of importance to you because that's how you're going to be graded. You don't want to spend too much time on a particular paper and you don't know what you were writing about. You want to schedule your time in such a way that you are able to read your journal publications, do your little research, whatever area you're using. It's up to you. So you have to make sure that you schedule that particular time for you to be able to post assignment. Do you want to post your assignments during the day and post your assignments at night? Do you want to post your assignment at work? Or do you want to kind of write up your assignment and you do your editing at work? If you have break at work, you want to learn during that period, or you are someone who you can do things in the middle of the night. So figure out your own plan and how you can become successful. So it's just an effective coordination of your own time, because this may become maybe a determinant on how you become a successful student and for you to graduate. It is of importance. Now, we also want to look about prioritization. How do you prioritize as an online student? Do you want to, because in most online programs, you may have your syllabus ahead of time. Let's say you have today is Sunday and you have your next assignment that's due on Thursday. That's the deadline, Thursday, in about a few days time. Then you don't have to wait until Thursday or one day before Thursday for you to prepare your assignment. All you need to do, you start now to work on your assignment this Sunday, today for example, and you get through your assignment, start having your draft set up until Wednesday you are done. You will have to post your assignment before time while you can go back to do your activities. If you have a business meeting to fly to London or fly to New York or go to Johannesburg, go to Accra, Ghana, or to Beijing in China, to Berlin, wherever you are going, you need to plan these things. So you don't have to wait until the last minute before you post your assignment. You can post it ahead of time. The deadline is on Wednesday. You can post your assignment on Thursday rather. You can post your assignment on a Tuesday in the night, breaking Wednesday while you focus on other stuff. So this is so important because the success depends on you, on how you create the time. So prioritization is so important. And how do you participate in class? That counts also as a result of your prioritization. You do things that are relevant. When do you do your research? When do you prepare your assignment? When do you edit them? When do you post them? So you don't want to do everything at once. Always have this plan of doing things ahead of time. So that's the beauty and the flexibility about online learning. Another very important part here is the deadline. Almost every online program has deadlines to submit your papers. Deadlines are very important. And the deadlines, some professors are very strict, some instructors are very strict. You don't want to be into a situation where you're going to be struggling to submit late assignment. That's not very good for your own reputation as a student in class. We encourage you to always work on ahead of your deadline so you can submit things on time. So our recommendation here is for you to have an effective planning, manage your time, release yourself from things which will affect your performance, create extra time. If you were going to movies and stuff like that, going to a lot of vacations, you want to cut that too. And also if you're someone who go for long breaks, you want to reduce that to allocate some time for your own studies. So there are an awful lot of things for you to do. So what we're recommending to you is your success is in your own hands, because once you become a student, you are on your own. Of course, on your own, what I mean here is you will be the one to study, but you need to know how to go about that. That's why we're kind of like providing you the solutions, and this is something like a roadmap on how you're going to become successful. So we hope that this information has been helpful. This roadmap has been used by a lot of professionals, thousands of professionals from all over the world, and they've become successful. It's your responsibility. You want to prioritize, you want to organize yourself properly, you want to make sure that you manage your time effectively, you release yourself, you want to know when you can study, if it's in the night or in day or at work, or if you're someone who can study during holidays, you can figure that out. It's up to you. So what we're telling you is these are the methods and models that other students are using and other professionals, and they are becoming very successful. We hope this information will help you in your next academic journey. Hopefully we've helped you provide some insight as to how you're going to map this out to your own success. Thanks for watching. We are looking forward to meeting you again, and we can bring you more inspiring content. Wish you good luck with your studies, and we'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.